everybody. This is Matt French. Matt is at Del Oro High School. He's the are you the co-creator or the main creator? And then we've had Coach Moore, coming in and helping out, and of course he's at St. Mary's with the Sevwins program. I think it's something that's going to separate our program from others. What you're going to be able to do as far as keep yourself accountable. We're going to be able to have everybody make sure that they're accountable. Baseball is a tool to learn from. It's kind of a microcosm of life, of winning and losing and preparing and learning how to adapt. And I think this is going to be some great feedback.
Awesome. And we're thrilled to work with a premier organization such as NorCal. And I've been around the Sacramento area baseball for a long time, and obviously have watched NorCal continue to get better and better and better. And just a great organization, great coaches, great organization, great athletes, and we're thrilled to be working with you guys.
That's great. We're very happy. So thank you very much.
All right. Well, why don't I jump into it, and just to give a little bit of background to the group that's on the call. What we're going to do is just give you quick training, and it's an app you're going to use. It's a growth mindset app that you're going to use as part of NorCal, and we're just going to show you a couple things of how it works. And at the end of the day, you guys are smarter around apps than most of us older folk, so you'll be able to run with this stuff and really enjoy using it. I will say we also have Asa Martinez, who is on my team at Del Oro, and Asa has been using it for over a year now. And if you have any questions, reach out to Asa. I'm sure he'll be able to help guide you. But it's
Asa is double dipping, so to speak. This is great.
He sure is. So as Coach Brill mentioned, my name is Matt French. I'm the co-founder of Sevwins, and which is the growth mindset app for student athletes. I'm also a baseball coach myself, going on 5 years at Del Oro High School, which is I guess northeast of Sacramento, up in the foothills. So like you guys, Asa and I ran home after our game, and we're here to share some pretty cool stuff with you. I look at when I think of NorCal, I think of the best. I think of Top Gun. The movie Top Gun might be a little bit old for you guys, but it's something you should watch. It's about the best of the best. And when I think of baseball, I think NorCal is really that Top Gun when it comes to college prep and getting kids and young adults ready for baseball and building character and being prepared for college and moving on and having an opportunity to play baseball beyond college and just getting ready for life in general. So that's how I see NorCal. And our goal as Sevwins and our app is really to help you prepare with the tools and give you the tools that will help you not only just survive college, but thrive in college. And that's not just as a baseball player, but also as a student and an individual as well. At the end of the day, our goal is to help prepare you to have a happy and successful life. And you're going to learn things using this app and working with NorCal that they're going to help you do that. And that's, I think, at the end of the day, that's what both NorCal and Sevwins is really set out to do.
Matt, that's everything, because this is baseball is a tool, and for you and I and Coach Tony, and Coach Tony's at baseball right now. He said he's going to listen as soon as he can and get back over. But this is our way of giving back with life lessons and getting you prepared, because you're not always going to be on the baseball field, but the lessons you'll learn here about accountability and everything else will transcend into everything you do in life.
Amen to that. And that's what we see. I mean, I think that the great thing that a lot of athletes don't necessarily see is that today, every day you guys wake up, you're working your tails off to become better. So you're dedicated to baseball, you're dedicated to school, you're dedicated to life. And we know to be really good at something, to be great at something, it takes effort and it takes dedication. And you're going to hear a lot of this phrase called intentional habits. It's being intentional about doing the small things right. When you care about something, you do the small things right, and you're intentional in your actions. And I mean, you guys are probably the kids that show up to the field early. You're probably the kids that leave the field late because you're hitting in the batting cage, or you're working on getting ground balls. You're working on your breaks in the outfield. You're working on arm care. That's who when I think NorCal, that's who I think this group is. And so you understand the dedication element and doing the small things right. And that's what sets you guys apart right now. We know that you guys have the physical part covered, and Coach Bruno and staff are going to continue to help you grow in that area. But when you start to get to the level you're at NorCal, and you start seeing the competition you're playing in high school and some of these summer ball programs, you'll quickly see that the physical abilities begin to even out. And so where you might have been a big fish in a small pond at high school, you start playing higher level competition, and you'll start to see that the thing that's going to set you apart, not only in baseball, but school and life, is going to be your mental approach. And we see that it's going to also extend and cascade into college baseball and college athletics and being ready for school, handling that workload, handling the social pressures, handling the grind of college baseball, handling the grind of professional baseball, should you have the opportunity. And so the really cool part about building mental skills that people don't understand is it's different than getting a better swing. It's different than strengthening my arm. It's different than going to a scheduled practice. Those are set definitive times where I have a small, finite amount of time where I can get better. But the mental side of the game and the mental side of life, I can practice every minute and every day. And that's the cool part, where we try to bring more of a strategic thinking to it all, is we help you practice and build those mental skills that are going to help you in life. But those same mental skills about concentration and separation and blocking out distractions throughout you go through every day of life, those are going to be the same skills that set you apart on the baseball field. And that's why I think when Coach Bruno talked about these are life lessons you learn at the end of the day, you learn these on the field, but you're going to apply those to life to be successful. So if we go through it, I hit on a couple things here. Let me move forward here. I do have a slide here. But just to introduce Sevwins, so now we've kind of laid the foundation. The Sevwins is the growth mindset app for student athletes. And we put a little caret there. It's the growth mindset app for NorCal student athletes. Our goal is really to help you develop skills, the values, the habits that lead to success on the field, in the classroom, and in life. So one of my good buddies that I played with is Greg Moore. He's the head coach at St. Mary's College, California. He's also the former USA pitching coach. He's coached in Division I baseball for over 20 years. And Greg is known as a guru around mental skills and life preparedness. And this is something that Coach Moore, this whole process and framework you're gonna hear about tonight, the growth mindset framework, is something that started as a mental skills program at University of San Francisco in the classroom. And what we found is that applying it to everyday life and making it more accessible to athletes on a daily basis, that they began to grow fundamentally in their mind, in their abilities, their confidence, their abilities to succeed and handle adversity. And that's really what we've done, is taken Coach Moore's core coaching philosophies and applied it to an application to make it simple so that we could bring it to the masses. So NorCal partnered with Sevwins, and it's really, at the end of the day, our job is to help you become a better version of yourself. The cool part is, it's NorCal, I think the big focus for NorCal is to help prepare you to get ready for either for college, or if you're fortunate enough to get ready for professional sports and professional baseball. And so what we're doing is we're applying a 77-day challenge that all NorCal players are automatically enrolled. It's no additional fee to you. You're already in it. And it's a 77-day growth rep challenge. And through that 70 days, you're going to receive, or that 77 days, you will receive 77 days of growth reps. And they're all going to be delivered to your mobile phone. We'll take you through how to set all that up stuff shortly. It's really simple. The growth reps are going to challenge you to do a number of things. So you're going to set goals to create direction. You're going to build core mental skills, and you're going to learn from your experiences. Because again, the best way to learn and get better, and hopefully you guys did this after your game or after your practice today, is you took a step back and evaluated, what are the things I did really well? What am I going to work on, or what am I going to build on? The second piece is, what are all the things that I need to work on and get better at? So what are the things I'm going to work on? So we learn from our experiences. The results that we expect you to get out of the 77 days is you're going to start to look at adversity as opportunity. And at the same time, we're going to help you better plan out your week and plan out the next 77 days and prioritize those things that are important to you. We're going to help you improve your confidence. And to me, I know for a fact, as a former collegiate baseball player, is that confidence is everything. But confidence stems from doing things right and knowing that I can apply those experiences to other opportunities or other activities and build on and leverage that confidence. We're also going to help you think more strategically, like slow down a little bit, focus more on self-awareness. The other piece that we see is critical is that it is a life change when I go from high school to college. And our goal is to get you ready for day one. So when you show up to college on that 4-year campus or that junior college, that you are ready for that day when you show up and you're ready to attack that environment. The final thing is that we're really trying to help you be the best son, best friend, best brother to your siblings, and just create the best version of yourself. So those are the things you're going to get out of the app.
Best teammate.
Yep. Sorry, go ahead.
Best teammate.
Best teammate. Perfect. And that is a big part of it. So, and that's what you'll see too, is a lot of this thing is really about understanding that life is much more than just about you. And if you bring more people into it, you're going to help others succeed and help yourself succeed faster. So this 77-day challenge is going to start on Monday, May 10th. So today is Thursday. You've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It begins on Monday, and it's all check-ins through your phone. It will end on Sunday, July 25th. And our goal is really to have you build intentional habits. And you do that by committing to all 77 growth reps during that time period. And the cool thing is we've got, I think Asa has one of these shirts. Asa might even have 2 of these, but complete all growth reps and you get a 77 growth rep club shirt. And that's a small group that we see as being very coveted. And our expectation is a large percentage of you guys commit and get every single growth rep done, because at the end of the day, it's about accountability and it's about building intentional habits. And the way you build intentional habits is you do them. You execute them daily. It's not something you do sometimes. It's an all the time thing. So Rob, I'll pause there for a second. Do you have any other thoughts before we keep moving on here?
Not yet. No, this is going to be mind blowing for these guys. I think this just is such a huge help to our club to make these guys go to another level. You know, it's not good enough to go out and win games in the summertime. This is about development and getting better so they can be prepared on and off the field to where they go to professional ball, college ball, all the above. The people that are most prepared mentally, and as you know, you played at a high level, what separates you is above the shoulders. There are a lot of guys that are incredibly talented physically, but can't get it done because they can't recall all the things that really help them on the field. This will be able to help you on the field and get the most out of your. So that's the biggest thing. I'm excited.
You got it. Now I'll share a quick story of myself, because it's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about this app and about this space. Is it coming out of Del Oro? I think I had 475 and ended up going to University of Arizona my freshman year. And I was a bounce back simply because I was not prepared to handle the academic grind of college. And this is coming from a guy that grew up with a coach and set goals and did all that stuff, but I was not intentional enough and focused enough when I got there. And so our job is to give you the tools now and start building those intentional habits. So when you get to college, it's not new. It's something you've always done. And you do what you do is you succeed, you kick ass. That's what you do. And you don't have to worry about anything else because you're building those intentional habits now. A little bit of background on there, a little bit of overview on the app. There's really 3 main parts to it. We kind of look at this as a Google map for your mind, right? For the young athlete mind. It starts off with setting direction. That's in weekly goals. So where am I headed this week? What am I going to get done? The second piece are my daily mental skill assessments. And this is where I step back and I build awareness, self-awareness, and begin to understand how my mind works. Why am I attacking the day some days, and why am I not so focused on attacking the day in other days? And I think you guys have been through a lot. I mean, here you are in Zoom again, right? It's like, God, how many Zooms am I going to be on? But you guys have been absolutely tested to the core on your focus skills. And believe it or not, just paying attention and listening to Coach Bruno and I now, that's a skill that you have to build. You find yourself wandering away, you got to bring it back, snap it back, and be ready to go. That is a mental skill. It's called focus and separation, blocking out the distractions. So if you have your phone out and you're using it, you're not focused in. This is exactly what we mean right now. Now think about when you step up on the mound and it's a seventh inning and you got to get 3 guys out. There is no room for distraction. There's no room for loss of focus. And you have to be able to do that every single pitch, take a step back, breathe for 13 seconds, and get back into it. But that's what the mental skill assessments are going to help you do, is just reflect, where am I today and how am I going to get better in that moment? The final piece of the puzzle are the weekly reflections. And frankly, this is the most important one to me. It is literally taking the time to sit down at night at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night and look back and reflect on my week about all of my experiences. What did I do well? What do I have to work on? What can I build on? And that's where learning begins to really happen. You start to focus in on the things that we're doing well and the things we're going to do better. And along this entire process, what you'll see too is all the NorCal coaches who are extreme awesome mentors that you're lucky to have will have access to your inputs and your goal journals, your reflection journals, and your mental skill assessments. And the goal there is just to have a partner in crime, someone that understands you, someone that can help motivate you, someone that can push buttons to get more out of you. Or if you just want to have a conversation, we're getting straight to the nuts and bolts. And we're talking about stuff that really matters. So it's a way to create a more trusting environment between the players and the coaches at NorCal. So let's dive into the what we call the growth reps. The first one is the weekly goals for clarity and direction. There are 3 goal types that you'll set on Monday morning at 8 a.m. So at Monday morning at 8 a.m., you get an alert on your phone. You click on the icon, it takes you to the app, and the first thing you're gonna do is fill out, what will I read to sharpen my mind? In reading, some of you think, I read all the time at school. This is not schoolwork reading. This is stuff that you're interested in, that you're passionate about. I mean, it could be the mental skills of baseball. It could be, a number of books you can read. Maybe it's about baseball, maybe it's about business, maybe it's about something that's entertaining to you. But the idea is when you read, you expand your mind, you expand your vocabulary, you expand your critical thinking. All these things are built to help you sharpen your mind. The second one is train. This is what is my plan to train my body this week? And at that point, this is not a workout program that Coach Bruno might send you or that your high school coach has you working on. This is something that's unique to you that's going to make you better as an individual. I'll give you an example. We have a number of players at Del Oro at my high school that will say, I'm going to do 50 sit-ups before school and 50 after school. I've got other kids that will say, I'm going to do 8 minutes of cardio before each workout because I know it's going to bump my heart rate up and it's going to give me an opportunity to get more out of my workout and more out of my training. So these are things that are specific to you that you're going to enjoy and get better at. The last one is give, which could be the most important one here, is what am I going to do to elevate others? And how will I give to elevate others? And it's proven that if you reach out and you find ways to help others, a friend, a parent, a grandmother, a grandfather, or even work in the community, if you find ways to give back to the community, it helps you grow. You not only learn, but you also create a better foundation for success with the people around you. So those are the 3 goals you set on Monday at 8 a.m. Read, train, and give. All right, the next one. And these are the daily mental skill assessments. You will get these every single day at 12 o'clock at noon. The first one is about lock. So how well am I concentrating right now? And it's a simple 5-star rating. Is my concentration dull or is it sharp? And somewhere in between, you can also see yesterday's score. How well am I blocking out distractions? How well am I communicating? Am I speaking and listening with intent? Do I have good body language? All those things that help you be a better teammate and be a better leader on the field, in the classroom, and at home. And then energy. Am I attacking the day or am I avoiding challenges? And the energy one is really interesting because the reality is that hardly any of us, like right now, I've got a little bit of a cold from allergies. I'm not 100%, but I'm at about 80%, and I'm giving 100%, 110% of that 80% right now. So that's what you have to start to look at, is finding new ways. Can I push beyond what I'm already doing right now? And that's what energy is going to allow you to do. So those are the 4 mental skills that you will build throughout every single day that you're going to assess and evaluate. The last process, weekly reflection, and you will get these every Sunday night at 8 p.m. And these are a fun one because we as coaches see how your mind works. You start to offer up a canned response, and you start thinking and reflecting back on your week, and you start to see all these things start to pop up, and you learn from them. So the first prompt you'll get is build on. So what were my wins and my moments of strength, and how will I build on them? And then the work on, what were my challenges and how will I grow from them? And what's my plan to grow from them? So that's the last prompt. The one thing I forgot to mention is we also have this concept of areas of life. So if you look at the screenshot on the left, you'll see family, friends, athletics, school, community, work, and self. And this is a really important thing because all of us on this planet, our goal is to be really good at each one of those and give and prioritize those at different times. So as you write your goals, you'll select the area of life in which these goals or these reflections are applicable towards. Like for example, this one is, you can see some of the writing was, I had more energy during training from running 20 minutes before each session. I'll add stretching to cool downs. So that's athletics, it's self, maybe it's about school. We also have a post here too I volunteered at the food bank with 5 teammates, and we had awesome conversations. Then you include family, you include community. So the idea is you take a step back and start to realize that some of these things you do every day applies to a lot of different areas of life. So give your credit there, give yourself credit. And if you're struggling or having challenges in some areas, maybe the family piece is hard, maybe the friends piece is hard, maybe focus a little bit more on the family and friends aspect in the goals and on the reflections. So the idea is to help you create a balanced approach to your life and really begin to realize that we all operate in what we call areas of life. All right, the last one that we'll show you here is really pretty cool. So the idea is that we take a summary, the application takes a summary, and will automatically distribute the summary to people that you want to have, that you believe are part of your support network. Things like potentially your high school coach, maybe it's your hitting coach, your pitching coach. It could be a crazy uncle or your parents, or even a brother, an older brother that you want to incorporate in this, or older sister. And the idea is that every Monday at 8 a.m., your support network will receive a notification, an email that has just a quick digest of the goals you set for the last week, your mental skill assessments, and your reflections. And the idea is to get everybody on the same page so that we all can support you better in your quest to go be the best college athlete, to go be a professional athlete, to go be the best husband and father you can possibly be. So this part of the app is something you'll go through when you actually set up your profile on the app. So the idea is to unite your support network and demonstrate your focus for preparing for college. So the next steps is that your coaches have been invited to create their account in Sevwins. So the next couple days, you'll receive a text from them, and it'll have just a simple link that's unique to you. Click that link and open up the app. It'll automatically launch the app, and you'll set up your profile. One word of advice is that remember your email and your username that you use to sign up in case you have trouble in the future. And if you do, you can reset your password too. But set up your profile. When you're setting up your profile, add in your parents, add in that high school coach, that pitching coach, whoever you believe can help you with this quest, in your quest to be the best version of yourself. And that's where you'll set up the Mindprint subscribers. And finally, through all this, at the end of the day, go get prepared for college and beyond. We're just getting started. And Coach Bruno, that's my quick 2 cents.
Boy, that was fantastic. And the best part was that this will be something that will you email me this link after we're done?
Yes, sir.
Or can you text it?
I will. Yeah, I'll text you the link to the video. Yeah, it's all being recorded.
Is there something that I'm going to do a cover letter to send to each and every person? Is there something also that you can add on to that we can attach?
Yeah, actually, I sent you a document. I can resend it.
I've,
It's
I've got, is that the same document? I've got it.
Yep, yep.
Okay, okay. I've got that. And we sent that out. Okay. So if it's the same document, then we're fine. I thought there was maybe something pertinent to this particular conversation, but I'll put down the cover letter. We'll send out that document. I've got two. You've sent me twice. No, this is great. We're really excited. It gives us three good days to get ready. That'll get everybody prepared. We'll email this to guys, but we'll also text it to them and make sure they confirm so that they're ready to go starting Monday morning. I expect about 80 people to be online.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Thank you so much. This is fantastic.
Awesome. And just a quick note to the guys on the phone. You've been through a lot, and I'm proud of you. You've been working your tails off, and to be part of NorCal, to me, it means you're something pretty special. So good luck to you in finishing out the rest of the season, the high school season, and have a great summer.
Well, this is going to be, I think, a separator from our program, and then my goal is to pass on this information to other great programs throughout the country, so everybody can get this benefit.
Let's do it. I'm all in.
Great. Thank you very much again. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for your time.
All right, and we'll talk to you tomorrow on the phone.
Sounds good. Good luck, guys.
Thanks again. Goodbye.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.